Well, greetings. Hard to believe that this is week 6 already. Time moves fast when you're having fun, doesn't it? Leaves are falling, that good kind of thing. So I'm working on assessing your rhetorical analysis, which was basically an exercise. I'll get those done by Thursday evening, so just be patient with me. You can expect to get a PDF file back with some sound comments on it. You'll hear my voice kind of walking you through it. Week 6 is pretty straightforward, but there's some absolutely critical readings and critical lectures you just have to accomplish this week. Very, very important that we really start to focus now on the writing of the paper itself. Okay, we've been working on some of the research. We've been working on getting your topic together. Now we have to really start to dig in. I'd like for you to read a very wonderful article by Bruce Ballinger titled "Learning to Trust the 12th Picture on the Roll." And this is about kind of finding your frame finally, finding your focus. Focus is a process. You're not quite focused yet. There's this process you're going to just kind of go through the way the course is developed to get at your focus. I have a lecture from Purdue on finding your focus and how this is a process. Then the Ballinger article talks more specifically about that. It's like going out and taking a lot of pictures. Okay, you have the olden days, right? You used to have film that had 12 pictures on it, 12 negatives, okay, by a roll of film that had 12 exposures. So you'd approach your subject, you take a picture here, then you take a picture there, and pretty soon you were kind of finding yourself getting closer and closer and kind of getting to the real frame that you really wanted. But you didn't know that at the beginning. You didn't kind of know this till the 12th picture, okay? So this is what Ballinger's talking about. Then I have a mini lecture, a podcast on the idea of focus, and then you have a couple discussions about focus, okay? I also introduce you to a new database. It's not new, but maybe to you it is, called JSTOR. It's an excellent database for a variety of topics. So it's not a real intense week, but there's a good deal of reading. I want you to listen to the, not a long article, okay, but by the time you listen to the different lectures and look at them, it'll feel like a good deal of reading, okay? And then you have some pretty good discussions on they're both on focus this week, okay? So bear with me while I read your rhetorical analysis. The whole point of those was to teach you how to look at text, teach you how to look at your research. In this case, it was already an existing text, and create an argument of your own, an analysis of your own that was supported by this text. I was also hoping you would do some research in relationship to the topic of the article that you're reading and incorporate that research too. But what I want to explain is that any good paper, be it a police report, a business report, an academic paper, a medical report, consists of a conversation among yourself, your own brain, what you're thinking, the reader, what you hope they're going to get from this conversation, and then the text maybe that the paper is about, and then the research that either supports or contradicts the text. So you have this sort of this 3- or 4-way conversation between yourself, the audience, the text, and the research, okay? And that's what the rhetorical analysis was supposed to be. Your research paper, you've got the research, you've got the topic, you've got your audience, and you've got what's happening in your head. So you have this 4-way conversation. And the goal is going to be to incorporate this paragraph by paragraph into your paper. And this is why you have to learn to incorporate source material into your paragraphs. You can't just have a paragraph that says, well, I think this, and I think this, and I think this, because of blah, 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 blah. Okay, you have to say, this is what I think, here's why I think it, here's the research that support why I think it. Next paragraph. Here's also what I think, here's why I also think this, here's the research that supports this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you build your whole paper that way, paragraph by paragraph, what you're thinking, why you're thinking it, and how the research supports your thinking. That's called a supported argument. We're not going to have any paragraphs in your research paper that aren't supported. Those are just your opinion. An unsupported paragraph is your opinion. Nobody cares about your opinion. They're a dime a dozen. Okay, Rush Limbaugh has more than enough opinions for all of us. Glenn Beck has more than enough opinions for all of us. Okay, these are not supported opinions. If this is an academic paper, or it could be a business paper, it's supported. Okay, so that's what we're working towards, learning how to support your opinions, learning how to write focused paragraphs, and then learning how to have a paper that's actually focused on a doable topic. Okay, so that's what this particular week's all about. We're really starting to get down and dirty, so please concentrate. I'll be looking forward to digging into your discussions later on this week.